Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. Let us be clear about the process of finding peace, connecting with the truth within us. We are so accustomed to the idea that if anything is going to happen in our lives, we need to make it happen. That if we want something, we have to get it. That things don't come to us. That things don't happen if we don't make them. That is very much the cultural conditioning at work. It is the ego and the identity. Because we have learned to live by control, that is the approach we take to everything, or at least for most of us, for most things in our life. That is the way we approach getting what we want or making things happen. But to find peace and to connect with the truth and with our authentic self, need a completely different approach. There is nothing we can do to make peace happen. We can't make it come to us. We can't make ourselves connect with our authentic self and the truth. That is exactly what will prevent us from knowing or experiencing the truth and peace. That kind of effort, that kind of control, that belief system. For the truth is, our authentic self and the truth and the light within us are always seeking us, always seeking to be fully realized and fully expressed. The purpose of control is the opposite of allowing that to be expressed. It has the purpose of making sure that it doesn't express. And so the process that we need if we want to experience peace is the process of allowing our true self to be expressed. That means bringing an end to control, bringing an end to the effort of making something happen, letting go of all the beliefs and ideas about how we are going to find peace and the truth. The peace and the truth are already here, already alive within us. The light of that truth, the spirit within us, is already here and true and real. What is required is that we stop filling our conscious awareness with the thoughts of the past and the future, with the beliefs about what should happen, with the attempts to make something happen, with our obsession about what's wrong or what's not going right or what should be different. All of that must be released so that we can dedicate our conscious awareness to the experience of the present, of what is actually already real and true, and seeking conscious realization and expression through us right now. It only takes an instant of letting go to experience that truth. But it is letting go that is required. Letting go of control, surrendering our will, which means surrendering our ideas and beliefs about how things are going to happen, how they should happen, and letting that infinite intelligence of the Spirit within us have its way. And that is our greatest challenge. We have become used to the idea that we make the decisions about how things will be and should be. And it takes a lot of trust and faith to let that go. We have believed that was the only way we were safe, the only way we could survive. And yes, it probably was at one point what was required. But the culture reinforced the idea that that was the only way to live. But now we can see there is a cost to that control, a great cost. We all experience it differently. For some, it is our health. For some, it is loneliness. For some, it is destitution. There are many ways that living a life of control takes its toll on us. And we can see that. We can recognize that as true. And so, knowing that to be true, we must summon our courage to take the risk of trusting the truth within us, trusting in that Spirit within us, the Spirit of the infinite consciousness. Must give way to that power within our lives, to the ego that is an impossible idea. But the ego is so simply a tool of our creation and our choosing. We have adopted the idea that the ego is who we are and it is the source of truth. And when we say I or me, we are referring to the ego. That is not the truth. We choose and create the ego, and the identity. There is that within us which is choosing right now. We can choose differently. We can choose to see that the ego is not who we are. The identity is not real. We can decide that what we really want is to let go. We can make the decision. It is our choice. We can choose in this moment to see the ego and the identity for what they are, and recognize that they are not a power or a source of truth. They are not a reflection of reality. And we can acknowledge and affirm that there is a deeper truth, a truth that is universal and absolute, and that we can trust and place our faith in. So what will you choose right now? To say yes to the truth, or to say no? Our conditioning runs deep, and we can't guarantee that we will experience peace in any given moment. But we know we won't find peace if we don't make conscious choices, if we don't recognize the ego and the identity for what they are, if we don't recognize our own choice to control, if we don't recognize that we are not victims of any power, there is nothing against us. There is only our choices. Once again, we can affirm and remember that the truth of us is that we are an expression of an infinite consciousness, of one mind, one intelligence. That intelligence, that consciousness, is the only consciousness. Everything is that consciousness. We are that consciousness. We are not separate in any way. We don't have to look for it. We don't have to find it or make it happen. It already is all there is. We just need to give up all the effort being in control, being right, being the one that knows what to do. None of that will help us. Let yourself have a moment, an instant of peace. Say yes completely, just for this moment. Let that spirit within you, that light, come to you. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go and learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon. We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.